things that you don't understand.
Okay, so if you, for example, if like a tourist asks you something that really you don't understand, the best thing is actually to be honest. Okay, so if you don't know something, you can just tell them, I'm sorry, I don't know about this, I don't know too much about this, but I will find out about that with you. And what you can really do is actually you can Google it while you're walking or something, and just to show them that people will know you don't know everything, but that is okay because you try your best to solve the problem. Okay, so don't feel like ashamed of something that when you got a question or you don't know anything. I think the best policy is to be honest. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
应该不用中文。
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
你不是还有第二题吗？
没有啊，第一题。
OK， 好。Next.
It's difficult to keep smiling at all times. How can it be easier?
How can it be easier? Okay, to tell you the truth, I would say that personally, it's not too difficult for me. But I will also have to say because I have a lot of experience since I was in university. I already have a part-time job that was in museum, so I'm very used to just smile to people, and it's also a habit that you can build up, So it's not too difficult for me. But for me, it's like if you ask me for a way to make it easier, I would say that you probably don't put too much personal emotion, too much personal feelings about certain tourists, because some people, they might ask you questions that can be a little impolite, or sometimes the atmosphere is just not as friendly. That is okay, because sometimes you will have the best tour, and sometimes they can be just normal and not too much fun, but that is okay. Take it as a job when it's not too fun, and just smile as it's a job, be professional, that's all.
How do you be sure no one will be lost?
For that, actually, just be more attentive. Be more attentive, and for example, like today we have a rather small group, and you guys know each other. So to be honest, I don't have to be too attentive because you will look after each other. But if it's like, we just passed by a huge group over there, right? So they don't know each other, and so as a tour guide, what you have to do is that you have to, for example, at the beginning, to sort of remember everybody's face, And so remember everybody's face, and you just sort of count like how many people you have in a group. And from time to time, when you finish some of the explanation, you turn around and see if everybody's still there. So and make sure like nobody's walking around, and I feel it's actually quite important to sort of talk to everybody during the tour. When you have time, you can do that. So everybody will feel, during this tour, I don't just get information of everything, but I also get to talk to the tour guide. That feels different.
Thank you. Next.
How to make the content become more interesting?
That one. For example, that when we tell stories. So you can tell that sometimes you have the same story, same historical fact, but everybody tells it a different way. So what I would suggest is that, for example, while I was still a newbie, in training, I would try to practice with my foreign friends or just friends and see if I can make them laugh. So the first thing is, of course, you need to remember the context, like really, really remember it, so that you can be a little creative and add on some something that's funny into it. And first try on your family or your friend to see if that make them laugh. And if that works, you can try to put that in your real tour. Or sometimes you just I feel like it's a kind of state, feel more confident about yourself. If you're more confident about yourself and you have like casual conversation with a tourist, and then you know that maybe it's a good time to make a joke here. Do I need to explain that in Chinese?
Yes.
就是说，我觉得 你怎么样让你的 content 比较有趣？其实第一个是你必须把你的 content 记得非常熟，这是没有办法的事情。你必须记得非常熟，你才有办法在上面再有更有创意的发挥。如果你没有内容都没有记熟，就不可能去做这样的发挥。那当你记熟了之后呢，我会做的事情是我先找朋友啦，先找家人试试看他们觉得好不好笑。如果他们觉得不好笑，那代表其他人应该也不会觉得好笑。OK， 那再来呢，就是说还有一个就是等到你越带越久，然后你越来越有自信，知道自己讲的东西是对的，是正确的时候呢，那这个时候要放松，然后跟你的团员聊天。因为每一个团里面的人都不一样，有些笑话在这个团适合，有些笑话在那个团才适合。那这时候了解你里面的人是谁，这个可能不是马上就可以做得到的事情，需要一点时间累积，然后经验累积。那像我自己的话，我们都会碰到各国不一样的人，那我会知道说，这个人比如说来自某个国家，他跟我的国家特别有连结，那我就可以开什么样的笑话。那有些国家我会知道说，有点敏感，不否认我们团体里面一定会有中国人，有时候会有中国人，所以你是不是在讲故事的时候就要小心一点呢？对不对？对，因为我们毕竟再怎么样都还是抱持一种开放的心态，并不是大家都是来交朋友，所以就是怎么样让你的内容有趣，其实很多时候是先把基本功做好，先把基本功做好，你有自信了，确定自己都讲的都对的时候，你就可以慢慢发挥了，对，是这样子。
这个不用。好 ，next。
Is there anything funny when you did performance? Enjoy it.
Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
你可以用中文再问一次。
请问你在介绍台北时有什么趣事？
有什么有趣的事？
而且你说
就是你的导览经验中有没有？
我的导览经验中还蛮常有趣的事情。那有的时候呢 ，for example, I should first, say it in English. Well, yes, there are a lot of times that funny things happen, but there are more times I feel, for example, sometimes like local people, they usually don't know what we're doing. Okay, a lot of times they just look interesting and looking at you because somebody's speaking in English. But sometimes when there are like people who can also understand a little bit English or they know what you're doing, and you find it amazing how supportive the local people can be. For example, like sometimes I take a tour. I remember one time I took a tour in the Taipei Grand Mosque. And actually because we only had like 4 people that day. And so we sort of like take a stroll into the Grand Mosque, and there was apparently Muslim, and he saw us, and he asked us to go inside, and he sort of like gave us a mini tour inside the mosque. He even showed us how to do the cleansing ritual. You see, so this is not something that happened every day, but I feel like when you are really doing something, for the good purpose, people will know, and sometimes they can be very supportive. Okay, 所以我这段意思是说，我说当然有很多很有趣然后好笑的插曲，但是也有就是让我觉得比较感动的地方是，当别人知道你在做的事情是很有意义的时候，你会有的时候会很惊讶，就是很多人会给你很多的支持。像之前我在清真寺的时候，我带4个人，然后我们进去，那我们都是各国不一样的人。对，然后我们进去的时候，那其实清真寺在国外是有很多很严格的规定，比如说你不能穿短袖啊，然后不能露出某部分的肌肤什么之类。但是我们进去的时候，在台北清真寺大家都很温和，然后很亲切。就有一个里面就很明显是那个回教徒，他就跟我们说，你就进来看啊，然后他就跟我们说，就开始讲解那个地方。对，他讲解那个地方，甚至还到我们就是他们清洁室，然后开始在我们面前洗脸。就刷牙什么各种，就是完全做给我们看。对，那我就觉得这就是你自己可以本身学到东西之外，你又可以看得出来他们也很支持你在做的事情。所以我觉得这个是让我觉得带团的时候最有趣的地方是有良性的互动。对 ，alright。
所以有互动是最重要。
我觉得有互动是最重要。讲真的，如果今天你们大家都不跟我讲话，我会觉得痛苦。对，如果你们今天都没有任何的问题，没有人理我，然后我自己想要搞笑，没有人想笑，我就会觉得蛮。对，所以我觉得带团最终来说，对我而言都是一个互动，对人与人之间的互动。
对。Thank you. Next. 你吗？
我是第6个。
Sorry， 我会把我的答案讲缩短一点。
How do you interact with the audience?
With the audience, okay, that depends. Actually, it really depends. For example, if we have like huge groups, like groups, people that already know each other, like you guys, okay, and that's usually I don't need to do too much, like a game like breaking ice or something. But if it's like everybody's like just newcomer, they don't know each other, then they probably need to, bring up a joke or to make them, interact with each other. Or for example, like a beginning of I asked you guys to introduce a little bit about your name, right? Okay, so I will extend that game a little bit, okay, to ask everybody to tell us a little bit about themselves, okay, so that okay, somebody is from somewhere, and then from time to time you can just try to mention them and include them in the tour. Yeah.
Thank you.
If you don't know how to describe something in English, what do you do?
If I don't know how to describe something in English, well, what I do is that it's a little bit like something I don't know, right? So I would say, I don't know about this now, but I would check that, or maybe sometime if it's like not in a huge group or just somebody asking me while we're walking, then I will actually directly just show him my phone and I will Google it for him.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the most direct way. I feel like it's not really 不用真的觉得我不知道什么事情就很可怕，没有这样子。对，因为我们大家都在学习。对，今天我只是比你们年长了10多岁，对，所以呢，我不代表我什么都知道。所以呢，我们都要确认自己讲的是正确的。那在这个过程之中，即便你今天是你真的不知道，假设他问你一个历史的事件，你不知道那个事件没有关系，就跟他说你不知道。那如果那种情况是我知道，但我英文讲不出来，那我就会很老实的跟他说，你等我一下，我查一下，或是我待会跟你说。对，我会这样。对，就不要怕自己犯错。我觉得这是我们亚洲人很容易犯的问题，就是我们太怕错了。但是其实你会发现那些外国人根本没有在管这些事情，好不好？他们都很有自信的讲出自己的想法之外，还有一点，我觉得要有自信，是你在其他时候你讲的东西是对的，你在做的事情是对的时候，你要相信自己。因为其实这些外国人来的时候，我觉得很多时候不用讲到这么细，什么年代，有时候我跟你们讲，我还会讲一些年代，可是有时候跟外国人讲不会讲那年代，因为他也不会记得。可是你要给他是一个完整的概念，那对他而言呢，他信任你的资料是正确的，所以呢，我才会说不知道的就不用讲。其实不知道你不用就是硬讲，就是错了也不好，所以你应该是要讲正确的，然后你把它讲得更清楚。
等一下，请你帮我，不然感谢大家。
对，然后呢，给他们制造一个就是。